Good, good morning. Hot dog it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a wonderful Sunday, as I could see they did. You know, I'm trying not to get really too deep into this bullshit. Uh, like I said before, some people just don't know when to quit. Now, I guess everybody was waiting on my response to the fuck shit that happened week before last and last week and some of it this week. Let me explain to you guys once again. I have no need to want to go back and forth with assholes, especially people on YouTube that are lonesome, lonely, mentally deranged, mentally discharged in the brain. You think that all old people or senior citizens or men of a particular age can't think, can't do, can't say, and can't feel. I'm not going to go into the logistics of it about older people, but let me tell you something about older people. As we get older, we learn things, we learn a lot. And I've learned throughout the course of my life that one thing for certain and two things for sure. If the white man give it to you, you'll tap dance. Okay? And what I mean tap dance, you'll tap dance to his music. You'll sell out your own kind. You'll sell out your own people. You'll talk about people and do things to people that other people deem disgusting, but we listen to it. And then when we want to say something about it or say something to someone about it, then they go to that old form of what they teach you. Find out everything you can about your enemy or your so-called friends, and you dox them and you put it out here on these fucking streets. Let me tell you, I've heard a lot of shit this week, last week. Addressing it is not going to be my forte. You know, a lot of people on here say if you keep quiet, then you don't have to worry about them. But keeping quiet is what made people become slaves to this bullshit. Keeping quiet kept us in the back of a bus for countless of years. Being quiet got us lynched. Being quiet got our women raped. Being quiet, people stayed, as they say, out of sight and out of mind. But let me tell you folks something. When it comes to me and mine, I'm not going to be quiet. I'm not going to sit up here and argue with you about can I do this, can I get it up, and all this shit, Viagra and shit. And another thing, when you talk about somebody else and you bring me into the conversation, that's not really kosher. What I mean kosher, you're trying to throw salt on a wound that hasn't healed in your mind or your brain. If I'm on your mind that goddamn much or so much constantly that you got to bring me up every time you don't hear from me, or when I say something, you got to bring me up and try to make a fool out of me. Let me tell you, there are rules of engagement. Like we holler here on YouTube, everybody is taking everybody to court and all this stuff. People are signing petitions against one another. Black people are signing against one another. Men going against women, women going against men, men against men, women against women. And we're all black. Let's face it. You know, we wouldn't, if it was left up to the great white hope, we wouldn't be in a boxing ring. If it was left up to the great white hope, we wouldn't even be here on YouTube. When you think about it, you look at the people that cry about not being monetized or not being able to get out their thoughts or their ideas. What is there to get out? A lot of foolishness all the time, if you ask me. The things that went on with me last week, week before last, hey, that's just me expressing an opinion about someone. Then everybody wants to take a story and run with it. Like I said, you could tell one person a story, and 30 other people can get that damn story. And by the time it gets back around to you, they done switched it up, they done changed it up, they done added to it, and sometimes subtract from it. Let me tell you something, you two content creators out there, the ones that have been keeping my name in their mouth for the last couple of days. We're going to go ladies first. How about that? Sir King, last night you brought me up again. Haven't heard from you in a good while. Haven't said anything to you in a good while. But then you brought me up. I can't help it because your YouTube channel is failing. And I'm not gonna go back and forth with you on bullshit. It started out as a joke, and it's gonna end up as a joke. You are a joke, sir. You are a joke. When I say a joke, you reach back and you try to make fun of people with your visuals and all this. No, I don't do that. I don't try to put in people's minds a visual of somebody, of how they might look or what they might say or what they might do. You know, we all seen your rise, your fall, and now your claim to fame is trying to keep me in your damn mouth every once in a while. I really don't appreciate it. And like I said, there are rules of engagement. We talk about people taking people to court because of YouTube. I could pull that same trump card, you know, being a senior citizen and all. And you're a younger man too, Sir King. Why not try to go out and be happy, make you a family, continue talking about your gym escapades and all this? You want to bring me up into some shit to where you heard where I came up there and argued with somebody on YouTube. I really don't give a fuck anymore. Okay? You are the least of the least of the least content creators on here that capture my fancy. And unlike you, I don't need people to DM me. I don't need people to IG me. I don't need people to get on the phone with me and talk about things that happen out here on YouTube. I had one incident to where everybody was talking about a phone call. That shit's in the past, is dead and gone and done with. And if you think that I'm not capable of handling business and everything, like I said, I challenged you a couple of years back to a basketball game. If you think I'm old and decrepit, and if you think I'm a senile old man, let's get out on the basketball court, one on one, you and I, and let's see how we make it. Yeah, I've been sick, but goddamn it, I done recovered, and my mind is sharp as ever. So you need to quit making me some of your content like you do the rest of these women here on YouTube, because I'm not a woman. I'm gonna fight back with you. I'm gonna say things to you to make you feel less of a man. Like I said, I started with ladies first. So, Sir King, please keep me out your fucking mouth. I don't fuck with you. I listen to you, but I'm not giving my opinions on things anymore about how lousy your panel is or how lousy your platform is or how lousy. Hell, you don't even know if you have a woman or not. You begged Brianna back and she told you hell no. So let me be me, okay? Now, since I got rid of the ladies first, I'm going to go to the young gentleman on here on YouTube. Jay Dunn, you right now are a hairline away from violating your probation, doing a lot of stupid stuff here on YouTube, Jay Dunn. Now, I seen you complain and talk about another content creator on here, but then you had to bring my name up into the goddamn mix. Jay Dunn, I done cussed you out once. I know you're not a man per se, but like I said, you think like a man, you want to act like a man, you get treated like a man. I am in no competition with you for your goddamn women, Jay Dunn. Okay? So get that out your head. Number two, I realize that you're lonely now. I look at the way people have been treating you for the last week and a half. Now all of a sudden you're gonna have a change of heart, a change of life, a change of mind. Jay Dunn, stop buying. You can't buy your way through life with friends. You can't spend your money on a woman and expect her to kiss your ass. Learn that, number one. Number two, you claim that I'm so old, talking about me being a snail, pouring salt on me. I could be just as honored as the rest of these people on here, Jay Dunn, and call your probation officer, call the judge, call the people that want your little ass locked back up or taken off of YouTube. But I hope that you're gonna learn your lesson someday, Jay Dunn. I know it's bad being an only child, being alone, no one to love you, no one to care about you. You have a deformity that everybody talks about, your little baby teeth and the big wide overload ass butt hips. But hey, don't worry about this old man. I would fight for you just as well as I fight for anybody on here. But I'm not going to be the brunt of your sorry ass jokes, trying to lock me in with somebody else that you're mad at. And then you're constantly up here lying on people, getting on platforms. I want to just tell you. No, you want to lie. You back it up with what? Somebody else's bullshit? Jadon, stay the fuck off my dick, will you? I know that you're a woman, but like I said, you got that little manly attitude. All right. I'm not gonna mess with you. I wish you all the best. But be careful where you tread at and what you say here on these YouTube streets. Because just like you clip stuff, I can clip stuff. Just like somebody can drop your lawyer's name in there and the address and the probation officer's name, I could copy it down and act a damn fool. And me being an old senior citizen, I don't think they wouldn't give it a second thought at the harassment part of it. You're making fun of a senior citizen out here for what? The pleasure of a white man, like I said. Your Uncle Tommy. You're not smart, Jadon. You're not smart at all. So, you two guys, I just want you to know that as I sit here in my little shack, as everybody wants to talk about it and call it, I've got an education. I graduated from high school. I did a little college, if you want to know. But I also retained my mental faculties. Yes, I've had some health problems along the way and whatever, but I'm still sharp as a tack. And not unlike you guys, I'm not rusty like an old nail. So you guys want to continue to bring me up in your conversations, especially when I said it was over with and done with, then we are going to go to another recourse. We are going to go to Google. We're going to go to YouTube. We're going to go. I got a congressman friend here. I can go to him and talk to him about certain things, how senior citizens are being treated on this little apparatus that y'all call YouTube. Okay. But I don't want to take voices away from Black people. The only thing I want to do is to be able to hear sometimes good things like the contest that we have on here. I don't want to hear a bunch of women calling each other bitches and hoes and stuff. And if I say something about it, then I get ostracized as a man. Y'all want to cuss each other out and degrade one another? That's on y'all. You guys on here, you want to get on here and ostracize and degrade a woman, then you act like, to me, you're just as bad as the people that you talk about. You're just as bad. Am I playing with you guys on here? No. That's why I made this channel, to speak my mind and to say what they say, never let your right hand know what your left hand's doing, but I'm going to let you guys know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take your ass to court. I'm going to sign the petitions. I'm going to do everything I can to get the bullshit off of this bullshit. Hello, your pleasure 721. But I'm just tired of, we can't go through a day without somebody wanting to put out a falsehood on Black people and our own. This is supposed to be a Black sector, beefing sector, which is Black. Then I hear the beefing sector is mostly gay men and lesbian women and straight women. The straight men come up there, hey, we ain't got a chance, right? Because if we believe in doing something righteous, then you're saying that we're pimps, we're hoes, we're this and we're that. I'm not going to go through that with you guys anymore. If I like you, I'll post you on my community wall. If I don't, I won't. If you have anything good to say, it'll be up there. Hell, I even like a good conspiracy every now and then. But I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with somebody or someone or people when they put out there. Now, if I do, if I do come back and have to address it, I will have the paperwork to show you guys that it's in motion. So just be careful on how you treat things and treat people. And yeah, StreamYard and all that, YouTube is sucking up to where it goes off and comes back. Your shit's not up there and all that. That's another thing. We pay all this money for this bullshit to get out here and cuss each other out and act a damn fool, and then the shit ain't working. That's another thing. But like I said before, just leave me out of your conversations when I don't say a damn thing about you, Sir King. Haven't said anything about you in a few months, but you always seem to want to make it about me now here lately, coming up. As far as you getting in touch with certain people, don't mess around and get reached out and get touched. That's all I'm saying. They done, be careful. You think the Office of Probation is not watching you? You can get up there and be Winnie the Pooh, whoever you want to be. Your voice is the same. And then when you sit around and gossip about people, you're in trouble. So, with that being said, I'm gonna get off of here, get my morning started better. I'm gonna look at some news, check out the world situation, and man, listen to some of you clowns on YouTube continue to tearing each other down, cursing each other out, acting a fool. Yeah, us old people, I got time on my side, dear. I done did my duties as a working guy and paid my debt to society and all that good shit. But I'm gonna relax. And when I feel like it, I'll come on here and let people know, hey, you your black card is gonna get taken. Your black card is gonna get taken. Enjoy yourself on YouTube, you guys. Once again, thank you for listening. The 5 people up here that listen. Thank you for listening. And I'm not looking to grow my channel on a bunch of bullshit. This channel on a bunch of bullshit anymore. I'm looking to grow it on positive things, negative things that happen in the world, and to just be me. Okay? Like I said, of sound mind, sound body, and sound soul. Y'all have a good morning.